This is a Bjerg Instrument stainless steel 12-inch wall clock. We're going to show you some maintenance tips. When you open it up and you take out the battery, it probably has some plastic around it, and that's just to keep it from making contact with anything metal. When you install it, make sure it's making good contact. If you install it and the clock is not turning, one of two things is happening. Either well, the battery is dead or it's not making contacts. The battery should be fine, so just double check, make sure it's making good contact. The other problem you might have at some time with the clock is that the hands are touching, and therefore, because it's a quartz movement, it's possible that, in other words, it takes very little to stop those hands from turning, and the hands may be touching inside. So to open it up, it's relatively simple. There's clips. So lay it down on a hard, flat surface, and then all you want to do is just remove these clips inside. And to remove them, just push down on one side and pull it out, and then the other side will pop out. Again, you're just pushing down and it comes out. And then go ahead and pull out the casing. And there you have the clock. You can see the glass inside. You don't want to really touch the glass or mess with the glass, especially allow anything to get in contact with it, because dust or debris gets in there and then it's going to end up causing you a problem. So if that happens, you need to carefully blow it and clean it out. Then if you have your the face off and you see that again the hands are touching, go ahead and pull out your battery, set it to the side, and then just look carefully at the hands. And if the second hand is touching the minute hand, you're just going to want to carefully pull it up, and you may have to apply a little pressure to readjust it. And make sure it's not touching anywhere. And then to test it, to make sure it is working properly, go ahead and put the battery back in. And there you see the movement. It's moving smoothly, sweeping across without any ticking. You're all set. Go ahead and then at that time, carefully put it back in. You may need to put one end in first. Then carefully set it down. Make sure there's bumpers inside. Then make sure it's not resting on those, but it's actually inside and clear. And then to reinstall the clips, what you need to do is there's a round circle down in there. Put the edge or the end of the metal clip down, and then hook in one side, and then bend the clip down, and that'll allow you to install it. And then go ahead and just work your way around, and you should have about 3 or 4 clips in place to hold it. Again, put it down inside, put the end down inside there. And I'll show you a close-up here. You see that circle, put the clip down inside, bend it up, then you're all set. Again, this is the Bjerg Instruments 12-inch stainless steel clock, and this is some maintenance that you may need to do at some time. Again, checking the battery, making sure the second minute hands are not touching. Again, here's the dial to make your adjustments. Once you're done, you can go ahead and set the clock, and you're ready to go.